everyone, Samantha here. In today's video, I'm going to be letting off some steam by poking things. Yes, poking things. Maybe not quite with that much vigor, but you know, something similar. I'm going to be doing these needle felt projects that I got off of Etsy. And yes, before you say anything, I did take this video idea and give credit to Chloe Rose Art, who I saw the first on. But I'm also going to give credit to my mom, who showed me some needle cat felt videos that are just amazing to watch. I'm going to link all these videos that I'm talking about in the description below, but they're just incredible. This woman who just goes and makes these different cats. They look so realistic, so cute, absolutely love them. So when Chloe put out a video that she got some needle felt kits off of Etsy, I was like, oh girl, that looks like so much fun. I'm totally going to give that a try. So I bought 2 kits off of Etsy just to give a go myself. One was very similar to what Chloe Rose did. Another is completely different. I'm going to be kind of reviewing and opening both of them here and going through the projects. I'll link the Etsy providers that I got these from below, so if you'd like to give this a go, you can. Without further ado, let's jump in and get started. So I have the 2 boxes here. One is a fox with a hat on, and the other one is a corgi. So I think I'm gonna start with the fox first because I really want to do the corgi once I have a little bit more experience under my belt. So I'm gonna start with the fox first. So here it is. I did open it before just to make sure that it's all there, and that's what we only got. So it's come with all this stuff. Let me just open this. So it's come with a couple of different items here. As you can see, it's got some instructions. Look at how cute he is. That's what we're gonna be making. It's a lot of detail. I don't know if I should be doing all this detail for my very first one or if I should do the corgi. I'll go for all the details first. Okay, please make according to the size of this drawing in the process of making. Is that it? That's literally all the instructions that they have? Okay. So we got needles here. Huge. So I have 1, 2, 3 of these needles. So here's all of our felt. Feels really nice. It's very like soft, and I'm interested to figure out how I'm supposed to poke it all together. And then we have like these little eye things. So I believe that's like things for the eyes here, and then if you want it to be a keychain, it could be a keychain or a key phone holder thing, and then like another big needle. It looks like you might have enough stuff to do like 2 of these because they give you 2 eyes. Anyways, not much on the instructions wise, so I guess we're just gonna figure this out as we go. I'm gonna start with, I guess, the head of them. We use this as a reference. Grab my fur, and for all the videos that I've looked, it just seems like you just poke it, and if you poke it enough, it will turn into balls and stuff, and you'll be able to get it. So I think I'm just gonna take like a bundle here. Bundle. Feels like you're actually like working with some hair or something. It's weird. So I'm gonna take just a bundle here. Bundle it together. I'm gonna take one of the bigger needles and then just start poking it. Are you gonna do anything? Ow. Pricked myself once so far. Ow, that's twice. Should probably not look up while I'm poking this thing. I just want it to bunch together, so maybe I have to like put it. Ow. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get my sewing kit out. Ooh, maybe in the other pack I got a thumb thing. Hold on. So I think this one came with like some actual like. Nope, I thought it did. Okay. I thought that like would have come with like some little things to put on your fingers, but So we're just gonna have to work it out. So it's interesting because the needle, like you feel it, and there are like little gaps in the needle. I'm not sure if you can see it on screen at all, but there are like little gaps in the needle that when you're poking it, I feel like it catches. So like if you didn't have these types of needles, if you're just doing it regularly, maybe wouldn't have, and it's good to do it on the desk here. Maybe you wouldn't have, if you had just a regular needle, it wouldn't have like the right needle felting ability to make it stick together like this thing is doing. All right, so about like three minutes into needle felting, I have a ball. I've come so far in my needle felting abilities. Let me see how far down I can get it. Like, how tight can this be? look at that. Look at that though. Like if I'm using this as a base, that is a good size for a head. I feel like this is one of the things that you could probably continue to do. Like I could stop here, and I probably will stop here for the sake of this video, but you could probably still like work this through until you're just like really, really happy with it. But I'm gonna move on to the next step, which I think will have to be like the big orange part of his hat. I don't know how much needs to be on this, but if I remember from the video that I watched, she just basically like wrapped it around and then looks kind of funky. Looks like a walnut almost. I think I like this for like the front of the head a little bit better. I know, we're just gonna start. We're gonna start. And just poking the orange into the brown felts. Build up the layers, hopefully. This is really satisfying though. I can see myself getting addicted to making some of these. Maybe this is what this channel will turn into. Just the needle felting channel where I go through and felt all different kinds of characters. Would you enjoy that? Would you? Would you really? Look what I've done so far. Look, ooh, isn't that nice? You like it?
What is this human? Must touch.
No, don't do that.
Must smell.
Look how close that is to his hair. So about 20 minutes into it, give or take, Edward coming in and out. I have this so far, and what I really like is that it actually is starting to look like him. His hat isn't as big around as what the picture shows. However, I think we could bulk that out more once we get more of the features on there, so I'm not gonna worry about that for the moment right now. But I am gonna figure out where I want his little ears to be. This is actually a little bit easier than what I thought it would be. Leaving a little bit of excess out for attaching. But overall, we're getting somewhere. So now I'm going back and putting it in. I'm putting it in. When there's not as much buffer between you and the needle is when you are most likely to poke yourself. And if that was not logical enough for you, now it is. So we have our ears. Do a nose. Let's do a nose. Okay, so it's like a little nose that we got. Kind of see my ears are way chunkier than what they have there in that picture. The nose kind of comes out at an interesting angle. I wonder if they poke all the pieces before they attach them. I'm gonna try it. I was doing well with the ear and then I got cocky and attached it, so. That is way too much to be putting down there. Lessen the amount. Maybe I can use that for something else, like that little thingamabob. I don't even know what he's holding. Is it like a thing he crocheted? Is it like a... I don't even know. This just looks like he has a really big carrot thing on his face. Okay, now moving on. Let's do some white. Yeah, we can do some of the whites because we'll get the white cheeks in. I have a whole body to do still. This is his face. At least once we get the face done, the body will be a little bit easier. So this is what we have so far. As you can see, his nose is kind of big, but I mean, from a glance, he looks pretty good. Just a fox with a really, really big nose. Okay, so now that we have this all done, oh, I'm gonna use some of the white for his little eyebrow. Should I wait? Yeah, I should probably wait until I get his chin in. Figure that out then. So it goes like a little up and then like down. Oh, kind of fox. Okay, so that's that. Do we want to try some of the pink now? Because I think we could do the cheeks and the ears in our little pink color that we have. I like this pink color. How do they get it so round? It doesn't even look like it should be that round. Two little cheeks. Happy cheeks. Now let's go for the ears. Probably won't need that much for the ears. What should we do next? Maybe the black parts of the fox and then his mouth.
Oh, look at how cute it is. It's like, hello, hello, I'm a fox.
I have you now.
Hey.
Mouth is a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. It's gonna eventually look fine, because next we're gonna add some red in the little mouth part. Yo, here we go. We got a mouth. So now I feel good putting in the eyes. So we have 2 eyes, and I believe we just stick them into the thing. Maybe we have to make way with the needle. What is this? Hey, that worked. Do it on this side too.
Yeah. Look at the eyes. You look so good. It's just like, hello, my name is...
Oh, question is, do I want little itty bitty eyebrows? I kind of don't want to mess up what I have here, but let's give it a go. It's there at least, which is, you know, better than not at least attempting, because the finer details is really kind of what makes this. The cheeks look really good. I didn't think the cheeks would look that good, but they do. So I think that's the face all done. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna create this, give him this little thing to make, but let's move on to the body next. And here comes more pain as we start off a new ball. Ow. Ow! Now, just how did they actually get it to stand? Like, what? I guess that's one leg. There's that side. Does it stand up at all? Nope. Since this side is flatter, this can be the front, and then the other side will be the back. Okay, so I just need to do like the front tummy area. This is so satisfying. It's so good. Like these big patches. Ugh, these big patches. Now that is a pooch. Last but not least, we're gonna do his arms. His arms and his tail. The reason I'm trying to do this one, at least off the body, is because I want them to be quite stiff to the side. I want them to be like their own little thing. His arms are massive. Look at those. For a second there, it kind of reminded me of Among Us. What if I Nita felt it an Among Us character? Would you watch that? Let me know. He's just gonna be raising his hands being like, yay, I'm done. One hand's just gonna be bigger than the other. Okay, there he is. There's our little creature. Panda bear dude. And I forgot his tail. Ah. Okay, so there's our little guy. We have his head, we have his body. I'm gonna go clean him up a little bit off camera, and then I'll show you the final reveal at the end of this video. But let's go ahead and move on to our Corgi. So now that we got that one done, and in all honesty, I probably should have done that one second because of all the small little details, but I'm gonna move on to the Corgi now, and I'm really excited for this one. So here is our instructions. Welsh Corgi Needle Felting Kit. That's what we're going to be making. Much simpler than the other one, I feel like. So we actually have a pattern here with this one, which is really nice. So they have like a body, loose fibers. So that would probably help when putting it together at the end. Probably should have done this one first. So yeah, so this is by Eco Art House, and they have better instructions than what the other one did, which was literally just pictures. But anyways, I got approximately 1 gram of white wool. Oh gosh, they're going to actually make me like say how much grams it is. Like what? Form a ball with your hands and jab carefully till a round head is formed. The more you jab, the denser and smaller your item becomes. Okay. So I mean, overall, it looks pretty easy-ish to do. I guess let's just get stuck into it, right? Like, okay, I didn't even open what else was in the box. So that's that. Here is our needles, and this time we actually have small, medium, and large. So that's nice. Okay, and then we have our white wool, our beigeier wool, get light pink wool, looks like. Is it wool? Yeah, wool. I've been calling it felt throughout this whole video. Okay, and then some more eyes, and then that's it. Set those eyes off to the side. Here is all of our felt for this project. Ooh, lovely. And I like how you can actually see on their instructions that they're like using the foam block. We could definitely use this as a base. Probably should have been using this other foam block as, you know, a base for our other character, but again, we live, we learn, we get better when we do more things. Cut 1 gram white wool. So I don't know how much a gram is, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Just do this. And then jab the body till it gets about that size, it looks like. Why don't we 1 gram? Let's do half of this size for the head. Beep. Where's our stabby stabs? Please wipe the oil on the needle before use. Oil? There's oil that comes on this? What? What oil do you speak of? Okay, so form a ball with your hands and jab carefully till a round head is formed. Okay, making a head. I wonder why they said oil. Do we dare Google it? It feels like a pom-pom. I can say that this wool feels like a better quality than the other wool that I had gotten, but don't really know. I mean, they do both feel incredibly soft. I'm gonna say that's good for the head. Pretty decent sized ball at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Next, form the body by rolling a large piece of wool and stabbing throughout.
What?
By rolling, so. Ow. That was directly on my fingernail. I'm so sorry about the squeakiness of the frickin' styrofoam. You know, it is still very relaxing. I am very relaxed right now. So the reason I got this Corgi one was because I have a friend in Texas, a very, very good friend in Texas. Every time I think about Corgis, I think about her. And so I thought, you know what would be really fun is to get a Corgi, make it, and then send it to her. So that's what's gonna happen. After I make this Corgi, I'm gonna send it off to her and just be like, hi from abroad. She also loves England. I think she loves Corgis because the Queen loves Corgis. I'll hang on to the one that I created now at the start of this video, but this one is actually gonna go international. It's gonna travel. It's gonna be a traveling Corgi. It's gonna be really cute, hopefully. Okay, so now that we have the body done, I think the next thing that we have to do is just follow the next step, which is cut 4 equal amount of wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to jab said legs. Ow! That was a big stab. A big stab. Okay, I think those are pretty even little back legs. So we have our front legs, we have our back legs now. Now what's next? Form and jab the nose. Okay, that's a little schnauzer. Little schnauzzy schnauz. Small beige triangular ears. We got some beige. Did this last time. Okay, that's a little bit better. So here we have it. We have our small little little furry creature at the moment.
He's looking good, looking good.
The next step that it says here is to form the paws and then also put in the black in between the paws so it like stands out. So I'm gonna go through and do all of that for all the paws. I went ahead and attached the mouth as well, and it kind of looks ugly. It looks like a dog mixed with a platypus mixed with a horse. I'm really intrigued to see how this is going to turn out because right now, like, I mean, it just doesn't. So it's late here now. I spent a lot of time on the first one today when I probably should have started with this one because it had lots more tips and kind of a little bit more things to kind of get in and out of. Calling it here. I'll be back though first thing tomorrow to finish up this Corgi.
Did we come back a day later? No, we came back a few days later. It's actually been like a week and a half.
Yeah, it's literally been like a week and a half since I've done this. We don't have very many steps left. We can get this done, and I think it's going to be great. Don't you think, bud? Don't you think?
Don't stop petting me.
Just gotta attach the ears to this side.
Good little ears.
All the beige and put all over the body. All the beige parts are on now, so, you know, I think it looks quite Corgi-like. He has a little bit of white on the butt here, but that's where his tail's gonna be, so that's just gonna fit in quite nicely there. I think I might just attach the tail now. I'm going out of order. Just attach the tail now, just so it's there. Cool, so we got our tail in there, so at least that's not flapping around anymore. Gotta do the nose, which still looks so big. How do I fix you, nose? Can I just keep stabbing you until you're like not as like prominent? It looks like it's like puking pink. Okay, I'll probably cut the pink throw up out of your mouth. There we go. Oh, look how cute it is. Make sure that mouth is like super attached on there. It kind of looks a little derpy going like, jab in place the eyes and glue in. Glue in with what, please? Where should the eyes go? There? Oh yeah, there. Definitely there. We've got little nose and eyes and tongue. Light pink in the middle of ears. Last, give him a little poof. They are. They're done. Oh my goodness, they look so cute. The Corgi came out much better than I was anticipating. He had a really long ugly phase, and so I'm just really excited for how he turned out. I mean, look at him. So cute. I love those little fluffy, he's just so adorable. You're adorable. Oh, thank you. You're adorable. Oh, thank you. It's really cool to see how it went from like this blob of nothingness to these two things. I think they turned out so well. And I thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed my endeavor into needle felting. I have lots of leftover felt, so please leave a comment down below as to what you think I should make next with some of the felt that I have. But like I said earlier, I'm sending this one off to a friend in Texas, and I can't wait to see her reaction. Hopefully she loves it. Hopefully, if anything, it's just gonna make her, you know, smile because I took a long time making this, and hopefully she likes it. The video and just having the little Corgi friend. Anyways, that's it from me today. Thank you so very much for watching. Do all those things that I know you know how to do on YouTube in 2021. And remember, the door is always open for imagination and creativity. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
One day the little red panda was walking along the road and they saw a corgi. Hello, I'm Corgi. And they said, hello. And the corgi said, hello, would you like to come back to mine for dinner? And the panda fox person said, oh, that sounds amazing and great. Thank you so very much. And then they became best friends and they lived happily ever after. The end.
Stop.